Doug, we're moments away here from the Althea to the Alamo run. How do you feel?
I'm unbelievably excited. Nervous. I got a lot of nervous energy, and I'm nervous. I think I can make it.
We're going from your home here all the way to the Alamo, the Cradle of Texas Liberty. And
I drove that route last night, and it doesn't seem that far. If I can make it to Calabria,
which is 3.6. That's over halfway. Actually, that's right around halfway.
If I can make it to Calabria, I think I can kick in. That's how I feel right now. Well, I'd probably go about a mile, pull a muscle. Oh, ow! I am worried about my showing. I am worried about it.
And this will be on video.
I know, that's what I mean. I don't care about anything else. I mean, if we ran without video, it wouldn't care. I'd run about the first 5 steps and the last 5 steps. But since we're on camera, I feel under the gun, as they say.
Great.
Oh, ow! Oh, oh, oh. I'll try to make it anyhow, though.
Rock, you're one of the favorites here. You've been running a lot lately. How do you look at this race?
Bigger than the Olympics.
Bigger than the Olympics. In Boston, they have the Boston Marathon.
Bigger than Boston, bigger than any sporting event, bigger than the Super Bowl, bigger than the World Series. The Althea to the Alamo run has got to be the premier event for 1986.
Rock, it's about 45 degrees out here this morning. Your comments on the weather for this run?
I think it's going to be good for these runners. Dallas was 42 degrees and drizzle, so it looks like the sun's thinking about breaking through, so it should be perfect weather.
The O'Donnell family. Kevin O'Donnell, Chris O'Donnell getting ready for the big run. Kevin, we spoke with you last night. You were pretty confident. Do you feel as confident this morning as the race is here?
Yes, I do. Chris, I worked out all morning with my Get in Shape girl present I got for Christmas, and I feel real loose. Real loose.
40 miles an hour.
What?
No, I'm going to go slow. Do you have Mom in the shot?
Wait a minute.
I'm in the shot.
Right.
James, go.
Yeah, I've got Mother.
Beth, you want to lower the camera? We can lower it so you don't have to.
Yeah.
Time out. Time out. Yeah, just
Lower it to where it's comfortable. Let's get. Wait, here. Where is it comfortable? Let's get it where it's comfortable.
Well,
Further down?
I didn't
Tell me where do you want it?
That feels good.
Is that you want it higher? I can get it anywhere you want. Okay.
That's fine. Whoops, we're recording. Nice chin.
That's fine. Okay.
Put on your flag.
We're still recording. Where's my white? Okay, music. Who's that on the right, John? Oh, it's Danny.
Oh, she was
Kevin's gonna jump in.
That's it. Slow down.
I took her down the hemisphere.
Well, you know,
She put her hands down my underwear. And I said, oh, baby, you know you set me free. That's my time and go, yo.
music louder.
That's my time and go, yo.
I thought you meant that car pulling into the ice house. Are we at the Alamo, Matt? Unbelievable. Oh,
We gotta get away from the two old men here.
That's San Antonio.
Good.
Hey, Matt.
This is great.
We were talking about you. Next year, you're going to run.
Does anybody want a daughter?
Yeah. Next year, you're going
We
to run.
gotta get these two guys on. Kevin, Doug, anything for our home audience? You guys were the underdogs. We didn't think you'd make it, and by golly, here you are in front of the Alamo.
Tell them what Benny said, Doug. It's very on.
Get over here. You gotta get the Alamo in the background. Right there.
Well, we were about 3 miles, and Benny said, there's big question whether you'll make it or not. So there was talk about it, and that, right then I decided,
did have serious doubts about
right then I decided that I would make it.
Kevin, get closer to Doug. Okay.
We ran together, and actually, I'm, as you can see, not out of breath.
Yeah, completely no wind at all.
No wind at all.
And the sun comes
My
up.
legs got a little stiff, but it was a nice run. Went quick. Seemed like it ran really quick.
How quick was it?
Oh, I didn't stop it. It was about
it's 10:50 now.
It's about 1:36, an hour 36.
Sounds good. 1:36:39.
And time to beat next year.
Plus, this young man over here was an
Yeah.
inspiration.
The youngest man to run.
Inspiration to all of us.
Kept the pace all the way.
Any comments, Chris? Nope.
How do you feel? What's next for you after a big race like this?
LA Marathon?
Maybe?
LA Marathon. All right, who's next to be interviewed?
I got to talk to the Rock here. Rock
Okay.
has been in this race from the beginning, part of the organizing committee. Rock, how do you feel? Althea to the Tower, something that a year ago would have been absolutely unheard of.
What a run. What a race.
Can y'all
I
see my
can't thank the race sponsors and contributors
She's with
to this
Mom,
event
with James, trying to
enough
park cars.
for a fine event. The police, of course, did a spectacular job shutting the traffic down to a minimum. And the course, spectacular. What else can you say? Chris, I want to thank you personally for taking the time and the energy to put this thing together. And once again, a fantastic job.
Well, it was everybody else here. It was the drivers and our support team that made this thing work. And I want to thank.
Next year they'll be selling T-shirts over here.
Where's James Solo?
I don't know.
Absolutely. And Benny was fast asleep this morning at 8 in the morning or 7:30 when we called him up.
Early call.
He didn't want to make it. He wanted to sleep, but he gritted his teeth and he came out here and he ran to the Alamo this morning.
I must say that the race do capture the flavor of San Antonio. The architecture along the way, beautiful. Nice scenes in San Antonio.
I say,
I'm glad you
run
captured
to
it.
Meteora. Let's run to Meteora.
We have to find James.
How far was Meteora?
That was about 6 blocks.
All right.
Okay, Matthew, I think needs me. Can I cut?
And I want to say one final word. I think the big story here today, we all had a great time. Benny had a great time. I had a great time. Rock had a great time. Chris O'Donnell. The big story, I can't emphasize enough, the two old men, O'Donnell and McCoy, both over 40 years old and running this distance.
Let's have
today.
a round of applause for
I'm
those
shocked.
guys.
And, I'm humbled.